In today's podcast, I'm going to talk about the only marketing strategy you'll ever need. And it's probably not what you're going to think. Now, one of the most important things you have to have in your business, and if you're looking to scale in 2025, 2026, or whenever you're listening to this, maybe 2030 if the AI hasn't taken us over, is going to be marketing. Now, a lot of people make a huge mistake with this. They're not authentic to themselves and they're not congruent with their audience. The number one most important thing you need to focus on is you being you. There is only one Charlie Johnson, there's only one Mike Reed, there's only one Alex Hormozy. You do not want to be copying other people. You can emulate them in your own fashion, but you want to focus on being you. If you like, for example, I like Ferraris. The coffee cup I have here is a Ferrari. Got it for free when I bought a Ferrari. I have a toy Ferrari on my desk, which is a cool thing that someone bought me as a gift before I had one. Like, you have your own flair with things that people like. So, for example, people know I have cats. They know things about me personally. These are things you want to lean into because people will resonate with you. What you want to focus on doing is being different and also being a leader within what you do. Because human beings want one thing. They want someone to follow. So if you're a fitness trainer and you want to have a successful business, what do you think you should do? You want to be the person that those people want to look up to. So not saying you have to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but let's say you want to look like you work with busy dads. You want to be an athletic looking dad. You want to be like Super Dad. You want to be the dad that all the dads are jealous of at the school gates. Now, that's really what all it comes down in terms of base marketing. If you're in that good a shape, people just stop you and ask you questions. Like, people ask me in the elevators, people just stop me, being like, oh, you work out, what do you do, blah, 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 blah. And that's without me trying to sell anything. I'm just walking around. And this is why fitness is so easy, because you are your own working billboard. And it's the same thing in terms of with your business, because what are you doing? You're putting online the way you look. Even as I'm talking right now on camera, I've got a vest on, but you can obviously see I work out. You can see if someone trains and they're in good shape. And that actually says more than anything else. It's like you wouldn't take business advice from someone who's broke or who hasn't had a business. So why would you take fitness advice from someone who's not fit?
Quick interjection into the podcast. If you're an online coach who's looking to scale the business, get their first 5K month, 10K month, or even get to 50 to 100K a month, we have helped hundreds of trainers do this at this point, and I've personally generated over $14 million online in the fitness industry. We have a proven methodology that works, provided you're willing to do the work. Now, if you want to book in a free business audit, we'll break down exactly where you are now, where you want to go, and what's currently holding you back. Hit the link below this video and below the podcast to find out exactly how we can help you. Pick a time and we will walk you through the process of where your business is at and what exponential growth looks like. Now, back to the podcast.
Controversially, I actually got banned from one of the Pure gyms in the UK because I said some of the personal trainers were out of shape. It was true. But my point is that was coming from a point of kindness where I'm trying to hold people to a higher standard to help them in their business so then they help their clients to a higher level. Because the number one reason people are not successful is because they are dropping their standards and lowering themselves. So what you need to do is push yourself to a higher standard constantly across the board, because how you do one thing is how you do everything, and everything is habitual. So if you want to have a great marketing strategy and you want your business to crush in the fitness niche, the easiest way is just to be in really good shape. And then what do you do in terms of making content? You just document how you do that. It's like Gary Vee says, you just document, you don't create. If I look back at my quote unquote fitness journey, the biggest growth periods I ever made was when I was in really good shape. So one of the reasons I just did photo shoots and competed really was it stopped me from being lazy and getting out of shape, because I had to be in nick because I didn't want to look like an idiot when my photos being taken. I had one or two photo shoots and I was like, that's not great. And like our team now, I'm like, yeah, don't use that photo. I don't like that. There's ones where I'm way more shredded and way more jacked. So like, you have to understand that one of the things that no one wants to do is be embarrassed or look bad. So if you're going to put pressure on yourself in a certain scenario, that maybe you can have to have a photo taking the top off, do you think you can eat the extra Twinkie? Probably not. And it's also the same thing for your clients. So if you're in really good shape, you do photo shoots, and one of the best ways for you to grow your business is doing photo shoots multiple times a year. A great example of this is one of our clients, JJ. I think he does shoots 5-6 times a year. One of the best transformation coaches in the UK. Go check him out on Instagram. Gets wild client results, has an exceptionally high level of service across his business. But the reason he does so well is because he does photo shoots with his clients, and he's also done a lot of shoots himself. He keeps himself in good shape and he holds himself to a high standard, and all of his coaches are the same, all of his clients are the same. And this is exactly what you need to do if you want to have a premium brand business and you want to have high quality clients who get results, because fitness is a results-based business. So if we start the domino effect, you're in shape, cool, people will come to you. If your coach is in shape, cool, people will come to them. People will listen to people who've done the thing they want to do, which is why you have to practice what you preach. It's the number one marketing strategy you have to be doing. And if you're watching this and this is maybe hitting a nerve, good, because what I'd like you to do is to do something about it and take action and take yourself to the next level. Because if you're at a point where you've been spinning your wheels, you've looked the same for the last 5-10 years, and you're a coach and you've never had a coach, that's a problem, because you're an outright liar. You need to invest in yourself to improve your coaching skills. You need to invest in yourself to improve your knowledge. I've constantly throughout my career had someone coaching me for fitness because I learned new skills, and what also worked supremely well from that, the new information and new skills I learned also gave me killer ideas for content, also made me better as a coach. And it also made me better as a coach coaching our coaches. Because in your business, if you want to go to the next level, you have to have the skill set to be able to cover all the bases within your business. One of the reasons a lot of people struggle is that they are poor or weak in certain areas of the business where you have to have a standard across the board where you're competent at everything. And maybe you excel in 1 to 2 things. Maybe it's marketing, maybe it's sales, whatever the thing is. For me, it's probably marketing and ads is my jam. I love making content. I like marketing. That I just find fun and I'll do it for free. Whereas I don't like operations and that end of it. I can do it, obviously, but it's not the thing that rocks my socks, put it like that. And essentially, when you find the things that you're good at and you enjoy, that's what you want to double down on, and you want to try and delegate the other things. Now, when it comes to your marketing off of the back of that, the other thing I would do is be crystal clear who your niche is. Your niche should be congruent with you. So ultimately, you want to be looking to help the former version of yourself. So right now at 35, Charlie is trying to help 30-year-old Charlie whose fitness business was at 20, 30K a month, who was stuck. He was scared. He didn't know what to do. He was anxious all the time, stressed out his mind, wondering when the next client would sign up. I've been there. And guess what? That is not a good place to be. And that's why it's my mission to help you and give you as much value as possible to walk you and guide you through that path, which is why I'm so passionate about helping trainers achieve time freedom, financial freedom, and location freedom, because I've personally cracked that code, and it took a lot of pain, a lot of effort, and pretty much brute force to get there, but it doesn't have to be that hard. So make sure you check out the rest of the podcast, the rest of our YouTube videos. There's tons of golden nuggets in there. And if you want help in terms of scaling your business, feel free to drop me a message on Instagram. I'll send you a voice note back about how I can help you. If you enjoyed this podcast episode, hit the subscribe button, leave us a 5-star review. If you're watching on YouTube, drop us a comment, and we'll see you next episode soon.